Oh, we have a situation that has came up in the Super Nationals series of events. If you've been paying attention to the damn airways that have been happening here over the last 48 hours, 72 at this point, you have seen some interesting things on your Facebook feed. Now, here's what I saw first, and I should have knew that this was the prequel to what was coming. But this is a picture from the Boone Police Department, and this is a picture of the scene at the Super Nationals. You see the racetrack and the thousands or hundreds of cars in this one, but 1,000+ entries at this event. This is one of the biggest weekly racing Super Nationals is a fitting word for this. This is, everybody says they have a Winter Nationals, a Spring Nationals, this, that, and the other. This is a Super Nationals. But I don't think I've ever seen this in my life at or outside of a racetrack. I'm trying not to laugh because I really couldn't believe. I was texting people. I was like, what the fuck are they doing up there in Boone, guys? Should I even go? Like, what is this? I'm sorry. I can't believe I'm about to click the next tab. I'm scared to death. The degree these people are going to. You know what I mean by these people. Trust me. But this is not a laughing matter. But the way it was introduced to me, it was. I just can't believe how ratchet these people are getting. Hold on, let's see this. Back to the roots. All right, here's back to the roots. Bam. All right, there's the image, ladies and gentlemen. I don't really know what to say. I mean, you see the image of a damn, freight shaker over here. Oh, wait, never mind. It's a Kenworth. I got educated. You see a Kenworth with the busted ass eye. Hold on, let's get this a little bigger. Busted out headlights. Are they getting ratchet up there in Boone? Hose scrapes down the side of the car. I see this. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is what I saw originally in this whole debacle. And it was posted by Travis Denning Motorsports. Of course, you can't miss yellow, trucker trailer toter homes because there's only like two, Travis Denning and Brian Shirley, old squirrel. But this ain't no squirrel. This is a damn rabbit that ate the wrong fucking carrot or something. I don't know what this is about, but here's what it says. It says, here is the damage from Evan Miller's dad, Justin, trying to run us off the road last night, leaving Boone. We were in the right lane. He went into the wrong lane, into the oncoming traffic lane, and did this. This was after a threat Evan made at the track that he would run us off the road and kill us. This is why it's hard to laugh at this, even though it is so Taquisha. Keep in mind, we had to pull the bumper off the wheel to get home. And there's just a so I'm going to introduce y'all to this how I was introduced to it. So this is the first post I seen. I screenshot this, sent it to a bunch of my sprint car friends. I'm like, what the fuck is going up in Boone? You told me it was going to be a good time and have a drink or two, and they're running people off the road on the wrong side of the freeway and shit. So, of course, the story continues. The next thing I see is the other side of the story. This is a post by Justin Miller. I'm assuming the dad who is being named by this Travis Denning, who had run that toter off of the road after a race. And this is what he said. He's got a little bit more to say. Let's clear the air, Travis Denning Motorsports. Last night at Boone Speedway, we were crashed out by another racer while racing for the lead. Even my son drove back up to finish 8th, and we're okay with that. Travis Denning crashed out the 8 car and then crashed himself out. It's on live television and other places, I'm sure. After the races, while loading our car, Taquisha and his buddy rushed our pit stall and got in Tanisha's face. Taquisha said, "You want to rub my door now?" My wife yells for me, and I come out the trailer, and Travis's buddy tries to get in my face and tell me it's none of my business. Taquisha then proceeds to yell in front of hundreds of people, including security, that he will see us at the next show and junk us every time we're at the track, pulling weaves out and shit. Travis, you are no man to come get in a young man's face and threaten him because you had a bad night. For months, we have heard about you bitching to the officials in other races that our motor is illegal and we are cheating. We had to go through the same tech shed as you last night, and we passed with flying colors. Joe Hayes and the great IMCA staff have checked our motor and tags several times. Where's Mike Bruno from Devil's Bowl in New York? We need you in Boone. Was done racing long before we were. Clearly waited for Evan to leave the track last night and drop his parents off at their vehicle in the parking lot / campground. Evan was gone on the road headed home, and Travis just happened to come out of the campground pit area at the same time and pick my truck out of the crowd. After coming out of the campground / pitting area, we pulled in behind him. Keep in mind, I have no idea nor care what Travis Denning drives. I didn't even know him or know what he looked like till last night. Travis then proceeds to stop not twice, but 3 times in front of us before turning onto the highway. After turning onto the highway, he then again stops in front of us on the highway in the right-hand lane and sat there. After 2 cars go by from the other direction, we pull around him, and he floors his toter and whips into our lane, making contact with my truck. As I proceed to pull over, he keeps coming and rear ends the pickup, shoving us into the ditch, and then the scene of the accident, only to stop after police pulls him over about a mile down the road. All you people sending death threats and commenting on Evan's page, who I remind you was not even at the accident scene, should ask yourself, why was there no tickets, no arrests, and why would we be mad at Travis? We weren't even involved with his terrible driving on the track. The pictures of my truck paint a pretty clear picture. The thing is, you are forgetting the most important parts about you threatening Evan and being the aggressor in the pits. And getting loud when security finally told you to keep moving. Travis also posted a story before it even happened and deleted it immediately, which we have screenshots from hundreds of concerned racers. Just wanted to let everyone know what really happened. I suggest you move on and let the professionals handle it from here. The fact that Taquisha and his family and his groupies actually think a half-ton pickup is going to run over a 70,000-pound toter home and trailer off the road is possibly the dumbest thing I've ever heard to date. Anybody who knows or has talked to Evan or his parents know we are not that kind of dumb and stick to ourselves at the racetrack. Nothing that happens at the track warrants this kind of behavior, Taquisha. Thanks to everyone that has reached out to make sure we are okay and the help after the accident to get us home safe. This post was actually shared by Travis Denning, by the way. He said, I did tag myself in this, Reddit, and let me know how much of this makes sense. 1,000 cars, and we have a yellow toter, and we picked them out of a crowd. We raced together 35 times this year alone and doesn't know our toter. They also left Boone before us, and we called the cops ourselves as we felt unsafe to pull over. Also, his Boone motor tags didn't match the ones he won $3,000 at in Dubuque. So again, apparently this Travis Denning is calling these Miller guys a cheater in a way. That's happened. The comment section is where you go next. In anything like this, there's pictures right here to combat, in the comment section of Travis Denning Motorsports, there's pictures right here to combat the story that Justin Miller has put out that they were waiting at the gate for them when there is a picture with the cop car behind the Travis Denning yellow toter home leaving the facility with the police escort. So this does combat the Justin Miller. They waited for him to get out the campgrounds and just so happened to pull out in front of them. And so this does not look good for Justin Miller's side of the story. You also have another video, apparently, according to the poster here, once again, Travis Denning Motorsports, who's being pretty transparent, a video of us being in Evan Miller's pit. So Justin Miller saying they came over to get into Evan Miller's face and all this stuff and in the pits and all this crap. And Travis Denning's like, well, here's a video of us being in Evan Miller's pit, rushing him like he claims. Wait, that's us trying to return our transponder and Evan and his dad getting pushed back by security, as well as him shoving my crew member in the orange. Exact same place where Evan Miller said he's going to run us off the road and kill us. Weird. So here's that video. And Orange, they're over there trying to return the transponder, and this is apparently the Miller gang. And their security getting involved. So this is not looking good for the Justin Miller story when you have two pieces of evidence that is pushing otherwise to disclaim that story. This isn't looking good for the Miller boys. And then after all the shits and giggles, we finally see what happened on the racetrack. Evan Miller is going to be the orange car, and Travis Denning is the yellow car. The bright one's at the front here. You see them side by side up front. This is the IMCA late model division that this all occurred in, which they are done racing for the week. You see them side by side. This is the contact that caused it all. Okay. Is this a racing incident? It looks like the Denning car really didn't go up the track much. The 88 of Miller, if he has room between him and the wall, which he does, he has about a half car length, and we're talking about a half tire length of contact here. So, yeah, I don't know how Evan Miller could be upset about this. If this is, once again, Travis Denning posting a lot of things. This is the clip that apparently spurred this entire ratchet-ass shit to happen. I mean, the Denning car is leaving a lane to the outside. It's your responsibility as the outside car to hold that lane. I mean, the guy on the bottom, he leaves your lane and a quarter. I'd say there's a lane and a quarter left to the outside line at about that point right there where the contact is made. I mean, he is very close to the wall. But I'm still seeing, you know, the 88 have room to go up just a little bit, especially, and he looks like the 88 started to come down the track, actually. Right there, started to move its way towards the inside. You see it right there, how the car goes low right there. It does dart to the inside, almost towards the Denning machine. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. I knew I had to talk about this. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I've never seen anything like this before, personally. In all my years of racing, if there's an issue, I've seen shit at the track, pulling out, you know, some crescent wrenches, and, you know, even sometimes armed people, you know, threatening and gonna do this and that and the other. But I ain't ever seen this shit happen before. I ain't ever seen this. What the fuck are y'all doing up there in Boone? Whew, not a good look. Not a good look, man. I don't know what IMCA is going to do. But if there is a court date and evidence points to one or the other, I'm getting rid of one of these guys forever. Forever. This is a lifetime ban scenario, Brett. This is a lifetime ban scenario, Brett, because this doesn't just damage the truck here. This doesn't damage the Chevy Silverado here. This right here damages the brand, damages the sport, damages everything that we're trying to promote. This is destructive to everything, every walk of life that depends on motorsports and a certain level of acting and societally wise way of acting. None of this is legal. You know, we want freedom in the world, but we as society have deemed certain things wrong and certain things right. That's why if you go out there and do whatever you want, society, we have all agreed that this, and that is not okay, or we put you in a jail or a prison or this, that, or the other. We as a racing society should deem all this as not acceptable. A lifetime ban for one of these guys should be on the line. We got to stop worrying if you got a race car. Oh, you could give us 4 pit passes, huh? Every single week, you give us 4 pit passes, or 5 or 6. You bring 10 people in the front stands and 8 people in the back stands, and you help keep the lights on. Well, this type of shit is why the lights are going out. This type of shit is why we can't shine the light on the sport enough. Because when you start shining the light on the sport, you got shit like this happening. This is a trash situation. I don't know who's the trash overall, who actually did it, who's the problem in this, because there is a victim. There is a victim. Somebody caused this highway shit to happen. But for whatever trash did that, we got to start taking this trash out of the sport. It's that simple. The sport is only going to get smaller, not bigger, if you allow the trash to pile up. So you could take you need to start, all you racetrack promoters and everybody out there dealing with something similar to this, no matter if they got a big ass company and they got a sign at your racetrack and blah, 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 whatever they're doing, you need to, tell these people you could take your little 8 pit passes that you give me every week, your little 12 grandstand tickets, shine them up real nice, stick them up your candy ass and get the hell off of my racetrack and don't ever come back. This is unbelievable, unacceptable. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go to Boone. I thought about going to Boone. The late model Princess has too many issues. I can't handle them. But if this is what we're walking into, do I need to prepare myself? I mean, what the hell is this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's what's happening. That's what's going on. Regardless, we will see what happens. It's World 100 week. It's Super Nationals week. It's Tuscarora 50 week. What are we going to do? I do not know. So be prepared for that. If you see the chats walking around at the Boone Super Nationals, we are going to be doing the Victory Fuel Challenge, and details on what that actually is to come. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Like the video, comment below. What do you think about this crazy insaneness? Go look it up. It's all on Facebook. You can judge and think for yourself. We will catch you next time. This is how we ride. This is how we do.